Hey, welcome back to Super Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Dylan,
And I'm Vinny.
and today we're going to look at why Baba has been trading unbelievably erratically, and the good news, supposedly, maybe, who knows, good news that happened on this last week.
Yeah. Always like to hear about it. If you enjoy this kind of entertaining stock market content of two stupid guys trading stocks, talking all things personal finance, by all means, give us a like, subscribe below. We'd love to have you along this little adventure of ours. With that, we'll get to it.
Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks. All right, let's get started. So, did you watch Baba this last week?
Yeah. It was kind of interesting because I rolled some covered calls against my position, so I was definitely a little erratic. I saw how much those calls moved because that was pretty amplified based on the stock price movement. It's been a little hectic couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, it's been wild. This is the latest, the most up-to-date thing that has happened, and I know people are gonna be like, "I'm confused. I thought this already happened." But basically, the People's Bank of China has accepted an application from the financial holding company Ant Group. Before what I now, I'll get to that in a second. But let me move my face.
So this is according to Reuters, correct? I don't know if they've actually verified if this is true. The PBOC has come out and said anything regarding that.
Yeah, there is two different conflicting sources of information, but for either that, the company was expecting to raise 37 billion, which would be the largest IPO to date. That was kind of a while ago. That was
Yeah,
way before all this business regulation stuff. This has been on hold for a very long time.
yeah,
So,
many moons and fines ago.
many moons and fines. We'll go with that. This is the current ownership. That's a lot. Not bad.
Yeah, yeah, it certainly is. I'd love to own 32% of anything.
Yeah, here's why people are confused. So, this is June 9th. An article titled Alibaba Shop dropped 8% after the whole Ant Group, all that rumors are squashed. This came 2 days after the first rumor of, hold on, they're about to IPO. Then this happens. Then the previous article I just showed, the four articles or in favor of the Ant Group IPO were both from Reuters. I know there are conflicting journalism things happening.
I believe it's pronounced Reuters.
Reuters, yeah, Roto Reuters. It's a plumbing
I,
company that also does journalism.
I'm just gonna float this story, this idea out there that maybe someone at Reuters owns a little bit of Alibaba shares, like the swing trade on a weekly basis, or some, short like dated options. That'd be pretty sweet.
I don't know. I don't. I think that would go against journalism, and that never happens,
Uh,
right? They never
I'm
write in
pretty
favor.
pretty sure there are actually no rules in personal finance or investing or public influence of finance things anymore. It's all that stuff's dead.
I don't think a
Crypto killed it.
journalist would ever do that. I think they're all very good. Oh boy,
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
not. Yeah. If you look at the kind of the flow here, this is a absolute nightmare, right? So usually, this stock is traded like 18, 20 hours a day because it's also in Beijing and where else? Somewhere else.
Germany and the DAX.
Got it. Oh, okay. So it clearly has a flow, even though you have a lot of gap ups. But this rumor mill, I wouldn't bet anything on if the stock is going to be up or down tomorrow. I have no idea. The fact that it gaps up this much, then goes up, and then stays down, then the article comes out quashing it, but then it goes up for some meanly reason, and then Reuters, whatever you want to say, releases, ooh, that application's been accepted, unverified, but whatever. And then we gapped up a bunch, 10%, which is a lot, and then fell back all the way down to I think we finished like up 1%.
Yeah, I think they got sent back to the room. So they actually did trade today, actually, in Hong Kong. We're filming this on June 20th. Happy Juneteenth, everyone. But the Hong Kong exchange was actually still open today, so it was basically end of the day flat. It wasn't much. I think it was like 0.096% or something like that in the red. But yeah, definitely a lot of chop. It's been a little kind of testing of my will to continue selling covered calls against it because I had the 115 covered call for
Yeah,
June 17th,
I wouldn't.
and I rolled that one to the 715 125 covered call.
Yeah, I wouldn't. This is too hectic. Anytime a massive, what is it, like 200 billion worth company
Yeah.
is jumping up 10%, falling back down to where it's at, that's ridiculous. I don't feel safe at all doing anything with that.
Yeah. The premium has been a little bit juicy. Like I think the most recent one I rolled for about 270 a share, so I'm like a 2.7% in a month. If it doesn't break through that 125, which is anytime it gets juicy, there's something you're missing. So it's usually the way it
You
works.
make how much in a month? 2%?
About 270 on a 10,000. I mean, 100 share position basically.
Okay, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
No,
That's an extra 2 shares.
prior to this volatility, I was making maybe about $100 a month. And actually, I've been buying Facebook with that premium, by the way. But that's
Nice.
Sorry.
Nice. All right, guys. Well, let us know what you think on, is this all hearsay? That's a term I learned from the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. Or is this all going to happen and I have no idea? Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. Whether or not it's going to happen, yay or nay.
Hearsay.